go to see a show, but Miss Kate said no. I'll tell you what you can do. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Katie Casey saw all the games, knew the players by their first names, told the umpire he was wrong all along, good and strong. When the score was just 2-2, Katie Casey knew what to do. Just to cheer up the boys she knew, she made the gang sing this song. Take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Greetings, folks, and welcome to live coverage of Orioles baseball, where tonight I need to change the background. I just noticed. Tonight, we're not here. We're back home. The Orioles begin the first game, a 3-game series, a 6-game homestand, 3 games against the Rangers starting tonight. Welcome back for Orioles baseball. Yes, I can't do anything until I get this switched out. Hold on a sec. Working behind the scenes, in front of the scenes, behind the scenes. Let's see, Orioles at night. There we go. That's better. Isn't that better, folks? I feel better. Hi, everyone. This is the BirdWatcher. People call me BW for short. This is the Orioles BirdWatcher Channel, and it's dedicated to covering all Oriole baseball games live, play-by-play, and commentary from me and you, if you'd like. We have the Charm City chat here, folks. It's an interactive experience. It's like nothing you've ever experienced before and never will again, okay? Yeah, we have the Rangers coming to town tonight. Yesterday we lost the finale to the Yankees. It was very frustrating, particularly one play that I'm quite sure we're going to be talking about some tonight. I hope we can close the book on it, to be honest. It's not something I'm looking to make content out of and milk forever and ever, but Jazz Chisholm, the collision with Maverick Hanley yesterday, not good. Tony Mansolino, the Oriole manager, doesn't seem to agree with me in terms of how dirty of a collision that was. So if you feel the same, that's fine, but I've got my own interpretation, I guess. I'm using eyeballs. I don't know. Anyway, look, we'll talk about it, okay? Let's get into tonight's starting pitching matchup. Going to be Trevor Rogers making his 3rd start. The first one about a month and a half ago was very good. The last one about 5 days ago was very not good. No record yet, an ERA of 3.12. Going up against the veteran left-hander Patrick Corbin, who has a record of 4-6 for the Rangers, a 3.91 ERA. Another lefty for Baltimore. Starting lineups. What do we got? Ooh. First name at the top. I don't know his first name. Sam. Okay. Leading off for the visiting Rangers in left field, Sam Haggerty. Wyatt Langford will be in center field batting second. Marcus Simeon at second base will hit third. Adolis Garcia in right field, the cleanup hitter. Jonah Heim is going to DH and bat fifth. Kyle Higashioka, veteran catcher, will bat sixth. Jace Young at third base hitting seventh. Ezekiel Duran at shortstop hitting eighth. And Justin Foscue is at first base batting ninth, who does not have a plate appearance in the bigs this season. So first game for Foscue this season for the Rangers. For the Orioles, leading off, playing second base, Jackson Holliday. Ramon Laureano is going to bat second tonight in right field. Gunnar Henderson will hit third and shortstop. Gary Sanchez, who is now the primary catcher. We don't even have a backup. We got a new primary and a new backup, folks, and they're both in the lineup tonight. Gary Sanchez is going to DH and be the cleanup hitter. Ramon Arias is at third base batting fifth. Colton Cowser in left field hitting sixth. Kobe Mayo at first base batting seventh. Hitting eighth in center field, Cedric Mullins. And finally, welcome back to the team after a recent pickup and return, Chadwick Trump. We're all going to do the Chadwick Trump, folks. It's the hot new TikTok dance. Everybody's doing the Chadwick Trump. He is 0 for 9 on the season at the plate. And, batting ninth. Chadwick Trump. I'm going to have to find a sound effect for that. Everybody's doing the Chadwick Trump. Right. So, there you go. Lineups. Starting pitchers. Give me a couple of minutes. Notes to go over before the game. What do we got? So here is Rockabatko with Tony Mansolino's quote regarding the Maverick Hanley Jazz Chisholm collision. Quote, "You watch the tape and you can't feel anything but fortunate that Jazz tried to veer off. As you watch that thing, Jazz didn't really have anywhere to go, and he made an attempt to kind of get out of the way. Thank goodness." End quote. Yeah, it was fortunate for Jazz. Look, what he did was great for him. Great way to avoid hurting yourself. Sure, put your hands on the head of the catcher and use that as leverage to try to leapfrog him 15 feet in front of the plate while Hanley is stationed on the foul grass, not in the base path, but okay. Wednesday starter is still to be announced. It's Sagano's turn, Mansolino said, working through a couple of different options. Cade Povich is starting a rehab assignment soon. Looks like Jordan Westburg will avoid the disabled list. Playing tomorrow is on the table, says Mansolino, no later than Friday. Westburg not in the lineup tonight, but should be in the lineup sometime here in the next couple of days. Jorge Mateo has started a rehab assignment. Or no, he will start a rehab assignment tomorrow with the Norfolk Tides. He's been out with an elbow issue, I believe. Yeah, left elbow. He says it's much better. Tyler O'Neill is heading to another rehab assignment with Double-A Chesapeake. No timetable for a return on him, but he says his shoulder is feeling better. All right, we'll take your word for it. Can everything feel better, please? So you can play? Maybe help the team? I don't know. Just throwing it out there. All right, it is now 1:30 the hour. 5 minutes till first pitch. Let's get this ball game up. See what's shaking back in Baltimore. Folks, I hear it's hot. I hear it's nasty. I hear it's gross. If weather was a Jazz Chisholm play at the plate, it's in Baltimore right now. Hot, humid, hazy, muggy, sticky, nasty. I'm not a fan. I am not a fan. All right. Batten down the hatches, he says. Here we are. I've got the Rangers broadcast team. Brought to you by Choctaw Casino and Resorts, folks. Choctaw Casino and Resorts. Go have a good time and gamble away your life savings, folks. Oh, a lot of sun out there in the outfield right now, too. I'm watching the broadcast booth, looking over their shoulder out onto the field. It is so bright, you cannot even recognize where we are. Okay. So, what do we got to do? I tell you, we got to try and win 5 out of 6 on this homestand. We got Texas and Tampa coming here. If we could have won one more on that road trip, and we really should have, obviously the 8-0 lead that we lost, and then that final game yesterday, we should have won clearly one of those games, probably 2. And then maybe it wouldn't have put us in such a tough spot to really need to win something like 5 out of 6 on this homestand to kind of get us back on track. But definitely got to win 4 out of 6. That's for sure. We really can't afford. We've been playing well at home lately, I think, right? We have a bit of a streak at home coming into this game. Let me take a look. When's the last? What are we at right now? Versus, 3. Okay, so we've won 3 in a row. 4 out of our last 5 at home. We've won 4 out of our last 5 at home. Corbin is wearing long sleeves. Patrick Corbin? I didn't see. I'll take a look. You know, sometimes, folks, actually wearing layers of clothing in super hot weather is helpful. You might wonder sometimes why you watch footage from people living like in the Sahara Desert, and why are they just in so many layers of like robes and stuff? Wouldn't like one do the trick? But it can actually cool you down if you wear the right clothing. And it's super duper hot. Doesn't really work for me. But for example, I live in Thailand. The Thai people here are very used to the weather. And you see people wearing long sleeve shirts and coats, jackets, when it's 80 degrees or hotter out here all the time. I look at them and I start to sweat just looking at them. Going, how the hell? But we're all different, folks. We're all built different. Anywho, hey, Charm City Chat, let me check in with you before first pitch. I've got time. Jochi Fernandez Mancion, okay? First comment at the top just says Texas, okay? Welcome in. I guess we got a Rangers fan. Diddy Prods. How's the trial going there, Diddy? AB normal? Always good to have you, AB. Patrick O'Malley is back. Gaming Kitchen is here. Slater is here. Slater's now up in the Discord. I saw you, buddy. Rising Rhino. Becoming a regular at this point. Good to see you. Robert is here. We got Froggy helping out with the mod work. Everybody be good to Froggy. George. Ms. Janet is here. Welcome back, Ms. Janet. A couple of lovely ladies keeping everybody nice and charming. Real Howard Stern. The real Howard Stern, folks. Not an imitation. Not a clone. It's the real one. Thank Mr. Stern. Loved your work in the 80s. Got a good feeling about Gunnar today. All right. Well, he's been doing well lately. He's due for a big RBI night, I tell you that. Gunnar's RBI count at this stage of the season is so low. And it's not like his average is so low that you can understand it. The average is looking good. Where are the RBI? Why aren't these hits coming with runners on? Joel is here. It's disgusting outside. Baxter's here. Let's Go Ravens is here. Garrett Family Aquatics is back. Welcome back, Garrett. Book Doc. 99/22. Back for a non-Yankee game. Hey, buddy. Welcome back. How you doing? If we talk about Jazz Chisholm tonight, please don't get involved. Otherwise, enjoy the ball game. Okay. Sam is here. Hopefully a good game today. Hey, that's all we can hope for, right? A good game. Trevor Rogers is making his final warm-up pitches. Appreciate it, 99. 100 degrees with the heat index in North Carolina. I'm dying. I'm sorry, folks. It's just, yeah. When you just, yeah. It's the worst. You take a shower in the morning and then you step outside and within 5 minutes you feel like you need another. I know. Folks, cool off. Get a cold beverage. If it's got a little bit of alcohol in there, as long as you're 21, feel free if that's your thing. We're ready, folks. Baseball. First pitch of the ball game from Trevor Rogers to Sam Haggerty is high for ball one. The Rangers. We're going to play this team 6 times over the next 9 games. So you got a guy like Sam Haggerty, who I have known nothing about. I didn't remember this guy on the team last year. Well, I'm sure I'll know everything I need to know by this time next week. 2-0 the count on him. And a swing and a miss on a fastball, well placed by Rogers. Belt high on the outside corner. Discord link is expired. Wait between innings and I'll send a fresh one to the thread, and then the mods can copy and paste it into the chat. How's that sound? We got another swing and a miss. It's 2-2 on Haggerty to begin the ball game. Fredericks by the swimming pool. Well, you're at it. You should be in it. Hot. Just don't electrocute yourself. Haggerty with a 280 average, waiting on a 2-2 pitch, and he hits one hard in the left. It's falling, but a lunging grab by Cowser coming in makes the catch. That ball caught about hip high. And that's the first out of the ball game. Fly ball to left. Defensively for the Orioles. Well, maybe I should have the page up before I begin my sentence. It's Cowser in left field, Mullins in center, Laureano in right. Urias at third, Gunnar at short, Holiday at second, Mayo at first, and Trump behind the plate. There's a first pitch strike to Wyatt Langford. Langford's hitting .237. He was one of the exciting prospects coming up last season. Was thought to be a candidate for Rookie of the Year. Didn't really work out for him. But a big future is in the hopes for Wyatt Langford. This pitch is off the plate outside. It's 2-1. 1 out, nobody on, top of the first. That one gets down and to the backstop. 3-1. Langford's average now is .237. Somebody's heart happy in the chat. That's for when we're about to win in the 9th. Are you going to keep that up for 3 hours? All right, folks. If whoever's doing that can keep it up until the final out, you'll get a free BirdWatcher membership. I'll figure out how to do it, okay? That's hardcore. What you're attempting to do is hardcore. Full count pitch. Popped up. Out of play. Hey, PETA, how you doing? It's so hot, PETA's hands have turned pink. Thanks for popping and dropping. Another 3-2 pitch fouled at the plate. Long at bat here. We're only on batter number 2 with an out. Nobody has reached, but 12 pitches for Rogers already. Yes, Rob, the move is currently catching Trevor Rogers right now. Chadwick Tromp behind the plate. Swing and a miss. Off speed. Langford out in front of a changeup. And he goes down on strikes.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
That's right, Rob. It's the brand new TikTok dance craze. Everybody's doing the Chadwick Tromp. You got to learn the dance. Here's Marcus Semien. He takes a called strike at the bottom of the zone. Semien's hitting just .225. And 7 homers, 32 RBIs. OPS just .645. And if he's batting third in the order regularly with those numbers, that would explain why the Rangers have a losing record. Semien has been an all-star many times over. Silver Slugger at second base. Swing and a miss on a 1-1 pitch. A changeup that broke low and in. And Rogers is 1 strike away from a clean first inning. Low for ball 2, 2-2. PETA's got to go and mod a channel. All right, PETA. You take care. By the way, I love you with hummus. Foul ball from Semien still. 2-2 count. 2 down, nobody on, top of the first. Lots of sunshine in center and right field. Shadows over most of the infield and left. And my game just froze. All right. Kind of early in the night for that. Wait a minute. The Hearts. Oh, I thought the Hearts had stopped. Maybe my Wi-Fi went out. Folks, can you still hear me? I got a frozen game. Oh. Now I have audio. What is going on? This ball's fouled off to the left by Semien. It's still 2-2, but I may be a pitch or two behind now. Robert coming in with a super sticker. Thanks, bud.
Message for you, son.
Let me acknowledge that in just a sec. Right now I'm going to have to refresh the game because it's freezing too much. Folks, how ironic. You guys are sweating balls, and yet my game is freezing. All right. I'll be here all week, and all month, and all season. This at-bat is still going on. Marcus Semien with another foul ball. Rogers is about to throw his 20th pitch of the inning, and he's only faced the minimum. He hasn't done anything wrong yet. And my game is freezing again. What is going on, man? It looks like we just got out of the inning. Semien just struck out. Okay, Semien just struck out, folks.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Thanks, Robert, for that ice cream. It's going to cool me off. Here, let me just grab it here. It's very small, but very tasty. Refreshing. It's very refreshing. Yeah, I'm going to have to get this. Yeah. What's going on here? I've got an earworm in my head right now, a song from a movie that nobody here has seen, I'm sure, but like the funniest movie. Dinner in America, folks. Movie's about 4 years old now, probably, but it is one of the funnier contemporary comedies I've seen. And there's a song in that movie that I just can't get out of my head. Jackson Holliday, stepping in the box. Folks, will he swing at the first pitch? Now, this only counts if it's in the zone. If it's way off the plate, he's going to take. Corbin's first pitch to Holliday. Swung on and fouled back. Might have been ball one. Top of the zone. Holliday hitting .259. Let's go, Jackson. Here is a tapper foul and Holliday in an 0-2 count. Eight homers, 28 RBI for Jackson. He's got the third most extra base hits among second basemen. Swing and a miss, and he strikes out on 3 pitches. A slider that broke low and away. No chance for Jackson. So that's how you get outs quickly. 3 pitches and a strikeout. Here's Laureano, swing and a miss on pitch 1 here.
Ramon just threw a rock at me.
So Rogers had to throw 21 pitches in the first, despite retiring the batters 1, 2, 3. There's a backdoor slider for a called strike 2 on Laureano. Corbin just 5 pitches in. Looks like he's hitting all the spots he wants so far. What is going on with the game, man? It's frozen again. I'm not in the mood. All right, well, let's see if this scoreboard is up and working. I can at least have that up on the screen for you while I figure out what else is going on. Well, now that's blank. Look at this. It's blank. Oh, it popped up. There it is. All right, so take a look at that, folks, while I think about a new alternative. Oh, see, now it's work. What are you doing? It's teasing me. Like as soon as I go to click off, it'll start again. Stop teasing. Damn it. A little cooperation would be helpful. Okay, so it looks like this inning is over. 7 pitches? Are you kidding me? How did Gunnar get retired? Good grief. Henderson lined out to center. Laureano struck out. Holliday struck out. 2 strikeouts and an out. 7 pitches. So that's 2 3-pitch strikeouts and a 1-pitch out from Gunnar. God, this offense. What are we doing, man? What a terrible start on offense. 7 pitches and somehow there's 2 strikeouts in there? Good grief. All right. Hey, big cuzzo. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go again. Here we go again to the show again. Hey, here's a family out at the ballpark tonight, all dressed in black. Adolis Garcia and up at the plate here to begin the top of the second. He looks at a first pitch strike right in there. A fastball from Rogers. Fast inning, and I didn't even get to see it, Deshaun. I spent about 20 seconds opening up a new stream, and I missed 2 at-bats. The 0-1 to Garcia. Well, Rogers isn't quite ready. Now he gets the sign. Here comes the 0-1. That one is going to get served into left center field for a base hit. Not hit all that hard. But the Rangers have the leadoff man on here in the second. Jonah Heim. Now, speaking of Heim, or speaking of ice cream, Jonah Heim has a special way of eating ice cream. It's called the Heim lick maneuver. Get it? 0-1 on Heim. This one is popped up behind first base. Mayo will make the catch on the outfield grass for the first out. I'm sure Heim has used the Heim lick maneuver joke on many a girlfriend in his lifetime. I would, if that was my last name. Are you not familiar with my Heim lick maneuver? It's saved lives. 1 out. Here is Kyle Higashioka. First pitch to him called a strike that looked a little bit low. Higashioka hitting just .231 with 1 homer, 16 RBI, OPS under 600. That is the kind of numbers you would expect hitting 8th, 9th in the order. He's hitting 6th. Change-up swung on a miss. It's 0-2. Oh, book doc. Is it that easy to trigger you? I think you're just looking for any excuse. There's a pitch low, a little bit outside, maybe 1-2 on Higashioka. We do need a win, Seth. We need a convincing win. I want to do a Texas stomp with Chadwick Tromp. The Tromp stomp, folks. Last night we were talking about tramp stamps. Tonight we're talking about Tromp stomps. 1-2 on Higashioka. Runner at first and 1 out. Top of the second. Rogers with a sneaky check on the runner at first. It looked like he was going into his windup. Oh, yeah, I forgot to go into the Discord. Sorry. I said I'd go into the Discord. I got distracted with the stream problems. There goes the runner. Hit on the left side foul by Higashioka. Runner will go back to first. 1 out. Still 1-2 on Higashioka. Invite people. Link. Copy. All right. So right there in the general thread, we've got a new link in there. Oh, Rob already did it? Okay. 1-2 on Garcia. Higashioka. Garcia at first base. Pitch. Fouled back. Still 1-2. Man, Rogers. Rangers at 38-40 on the season. 7 games out of first place in the West. 2-strike pitch is swung on and missed. A sweeper from Rogers. See you later.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Higashioka strikes out. Here is Jace Young hitting 242. I'm sorry, this is Josh. Is this Josh Young? Josh Young. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of Jace Young of the Tigers. This is Josh Young. I apologize. I believe they're brothers. Jace with the Tigers, Josh with the Rangers. It's 0-1 on Young. He's hitting 242. Next pitch is low. 1 ball, 1 strike. By the way, folks, I know it felt like we really missed an opportunity to win down in Tampa, take 3 out of 4, but big picture, the Rays are playing really good baseball. Before that series, they'd won something like gone like 19-6 in their last 25. Here's a ground ball to Gunnar. He'll flip it to Holiday at second for the force play to end the inning. 2 scoreless for Rogers. We go to the bottom of the second. 0-0. I forgot what I was in the middle of talking about. And suddenly it got very hot in here. What is the deal? Why is it so hot? EW is hot. I think that Baltimore weather is creeping through my my internet, coming out over the other side here. I'm going to see if I can crank up the aircon here. Be back in a sec, folks. Chill out.
Oh, boy, is this great!
This is great iced tea.
Right. Your cat hates it. Janet hates it. It kind of begs the question. Look, I'm going to go ahead and reveal a little something. That clip is from another YouTuber. I have slowed down the original clip to just emphasize just how ridiculous it is, but this person signs on with his show every day saying good morning, drawn out for about 15 seconds. And it's just, I find that alone to be funny. But then when I had the idea to slow it down and make it a soundbite, I had to do it. Here's Gary Sanchez, folks. Release the Kraken.
Release the Kraken.
0-2 on Sanchez in the bottom of the second, leading off, pitch in the dirt, 1 ball, 2 strikes. It is the World Cup call of good mornings. This ball's lifted into center field. It's going to hang up there. Lots of room out there. Sanchez flies out to straightaway center. 1 down in the second. 4 batters retired just on 11 pitches. Rogers, meanwhile, was on pitch 11 to the second batter of the ball game. Oh, thank you, Carl. There's a called strike to Ramon Arias. Ramon. That's not the button.
I have a brother.
Okay, so nobody hates it. It's just it makes their animals go crazy. All right. Well, look, consider it like a nightly test to make sure that your animals are alert and aware and cognizant. It's like doing a what do you call it? A check. What do you call it when you check on somebody because you haven't heard from them in a while? You send the police over for a what do you call it? Check. It's like that. So that way you know every night when you hear that sound and your animals make those noises, that means your animals are okay. Wellness check. Yes, a wellness check. That's what I'm trying to think of. Or welfare check. That'll work too. I've never gotten a welfare check. This game froze on me again, by the way, folks. Just so you know. For like the 6th time. I don't know what to do. This is getting annoying as hell. Arias was at the plate and put a ball in play. That much is certain. Other than that, I don't know. I'm doing a terrible job tonight, but not my fault. The inning is over. Okay. I guess I could have predicted that. Second inning, nothing happening. Arias was retired. Fly out to center field, and Cowser just got retired, grounding out to second base. So there's your 6 at-bats tonight. Holiday strikes out. Laureano strikes out. Gunnar Henderson, 1 pitch, fly out to center field. Sanchez flies out to center. Arias flies out to center. And Cowser grounds out to second. All that on 17 pitches. Rogers has thrown more than twice as many pitches as Corbin. Thirty 35 pitches to 17. Come on. We got to take more pitches and we got to throw less. I don't know how else to put this. I don't know, Patrick. Oh, everybody could use a wellness check. None of us are invincible, right? I don't know if it's another slump, Chilo. I just think our hitting philosophy is such where, yeah, from time to time, this offense can absolutely explode, because we're built to get big hits. But it's not built for consistent offense. That's the problem. It's way too inconsistent, and I feel like that game that we lost, that we were up by 8 runs, scoring 8 runs in 1 inning, was the perfect microcosm of our problems. Here's a ground ball to second base on Holiday, going to get the first out on Ezekiel Duran, 1 away in the top of the 3rd. Copacetic, use that in a sentence. Me and Yankee fans will never be copacetic. How's that? So, yeah, I don't know if it's like a new slump. I just think it's our hitting philosophy. It's not good. It's streaky at best. Here's Justin Foscue getting his first at-bat of the season. Second pitch, he swings and hits a ball deep to left field. Cows are on the track. Now he'll circle under it and make the catch. That ball was hit pretty deep, but stays in the yard. Bosque retired quickly, 2 down. In the third, Fitzy's here, folks. Fitzy, you calling a West Coast game tonight?
Sorry, Charm City chat. Sorry.
Sam Haggerty up for the second time. First pitch swinging, ground ball to Arias at third. And a short throw, as he's not far from the pitching mound when he fields this ball. Over to first in time to win the inning. Easiest inning of the night so far for Rogers. Did not have to throw a ton of pitches that time. We move on now to the fourth inning, folks. 3 innings. Bottom of the third coming up. What am I doing? All right, I know our offense has been quiet, but I have to at least give them an inning to hit. Fitzy's not feeling the greatest. What's going on, man? Is it from the neck up or something from the neck down? You don't have to go into any detail if you're not comfortable. Neck up stuff or neck down stuff? Because neck up stuff, not easy when you're trying to stream. Not easy. Take it from me. Hey. Have the Rangers announced who's pitching for them tomorrow night yet? I'd like to know. I need to make a thumbnail. We'll have Charlie Morton pitching tomorrow night, but still no. I'm going to go to the MLB.com page. If anybody has a probable starter listed, they would. I don't think Trump offers much of anything there, Michael, except competent fielding as a catcher, handle a pitching staff. Don't expect much with the bat. If you get anything, it's a bonus. Think Maverick Hanley, only maybe worse. All right, Kobe Mayo is up. First pitch swinging, fouls it straight back. Mayo is hitting 192. He's still looking for his first major league home run. And folks, I was on Pigtown Sports' podcast last night. And I said, hey, BW is making a prediction. Kobe Mayo, first major league home run tomorrow night off of Patrick Corbin. So, a lot on the line here for me.
Just get it all on there. Just spread it out.
1-1 pitch, low to Mayo. Come on, Kobe, make me look like the genius that I know that I am. This one's hit high in the air. Right center field, backing up onto the track. The catch is made. Mayo just missed it. Going opposite field. He's got power at all fields, folks. I think he can look at his stature and probably come to that conclusion on your own, but nearly went opposite field there. One away. JC just figured out, even though I start every stream with, hi, I'm the BirdWatcher. People call me BW for short. JC's just now unlocking the mystery. Said Mullins.
Folks said, now you know what to do.
1-0 pitch. In on the hands, and he pulls it foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. I'm just waiting for Mayo's average to get higher than my get higher than my cholesterol level. Here's a ball hit out to left field by Mullins. Easy out there. 2 down. Hey, Cal Ripken is sitting in. Oh, by the way, I've got the Orioles broadcast on now. No more Texas. No wonder I haven't had any problems. Cal's chilling. 2 down for Chadwick Tromp. Looks at a first pitch, backdoor slider, strike 1. I don't think Patrick saying Sasquatch is a problem. This is a ball that is going to drop in for a base hit into left field, and Tromp is going to try for 2. He'll get there. The left fielder, Haggerty, going into a sliding catch. The glove came off his hand, and the ball with it. And a few seconds down without any backup allowed Chadwick Tromp an opportunity to take second base. Ooh, it looks like, there was some wincing pain coming there from Haggerty. He might have sprained his wrist. He certainly made a face like he did, but the trainer never checked on it. Here we go, Jackson Holliday. He swung at the first pitch, folks. Can you believe it? Orioles playing their trump card. You're right, Michael. Holliday with a line drive into the right field corner. That is down for a base hit. It's going to drive in Tromp. Holliday with a 2-out double. It's 2-out rally time in Baltimore. 1-0 lead over the Rangers. Holliday.
It's magic, you know. It's magic. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
105 off the bat from Holliday into the right field corner. He's on at second base, 2 down for Laureano, who takes a called strike.
Ramon just threw a rock at me.
It's Tromp, JC. Tromp. Your name is not allowed in the chat because that's one of our rules. If we get a new left fielder named Joe Baden, same rules apply. Big old smile on Holliday's face. 0-2 the count on Laureano. And that pitch just a bit low and away. The change up. Oh no. What has happened? 1-2 on Laureano. In the dirt, 2-2. Bugle time. Carl, if you had just allowed me to do my thing. You see, right when you were wanting it, I had already known to do it. Two and 2 on Laureano. Runner at second, 2 down. Pitch. Swung on and missed. A high fastball, cut fastball. Laureano down on strikes. So Ripken hangs out for half an inning to promote the bobble. I mean, really, do we need a promotion of the Cal Ripken Ironman bobblehead? It's going to be a sellout, right? If they haven't sold that game out already, what are we doing? Everybody gets one, right? It's not going to be one of those for the first X amount of fans thing, right? I hate that. Why cause a panic? Just reach into your pocket and get enough for everybody. Aqua Teen Carl says, hey, UBW, charge. Hey, these guys. Hey, I got these new shirts. I'm a big fan of the Giants. Wait, this just says Nats. Hey, who made these shirts? What's creepy? Something's creepy. George has got something creepy happening. What's happening, George? What's creepy? When do we get a BW in the hat bobblehead? I don't know. I mean, don't ask me. Last I checked, bobbleheads aren't made by the people who the bobbleheads are made out for. They are honored by someone else making the bobblehead of them. So I just have to sit back and wait. Until then, I'll just do this a lot. Don't clip that. Yeah, I could see how you might be able to, with AI, take that little head movement of mine and turn it into something really, really bad. Gotta be careful with that AI these days, folks. First pitch of the top of the third inning. Is that where we are? Top of the fourth, excuse me. Is up and away for ball one. Oh, top of the fourth to ya. Wyatt Langford at the plate. Next pitch, he's turned on it, pops it up, left field. Cows are heading toward the foul line. Lots of time to get there. Makes the catch, one away. Folks, we've got over 100 people watching right now, and only half have hit the like button. We're now into the fourth inning. It's the first time I've brought up the like button the entire evening. I do my best to just worry about, making this an entertaining broadcast, giving you the info you need, but I got to call you out once in a while. Hit that like button, please. Perhaps you've simply forgotten to do it until now. Marcus Semien at the plate. Looks at a changeup low and away for ball one. Next one is swung on and missed. A changeup again. We're into the 60s, folks. Keep on going. And Carl, and to anybody else out there, just as a golden rule, it's always in place. No need to apologize for that sort of thing. I understand. I go to live streams and other places and forget to hit the like button too. So I need a reminder. And I need a reminder as a creator to remind others. I need to remind myself to do reminding. 2-2 the count on Semien with one out, nobody on in the top of the fourth. The 2-2 pitch. Fouled behind the plate. The hat says, bang your head. Bang your head. Mad mother drive you mad. Bang your head. Fastball was just a bit inside. Full count on Semien. Come on, feel the noise. Girls, rock your boys. Here's a little soft one-hop liner over to Jackson. He'll throw to first. In time, Semien retired 2 away, top of the fourth. I remember my brother had that Quiet Riot album with the guy on the cover with like the Iron Maiden mask on or whatever it is. Hannibal Lecter mask. Straight jacket. and I was like 7 years old. That album cover scared the hell out of me. And then I remember the music video for that Quiet Riot song came out, where like the kid's like hanging out in his bedroom and like the speakers start to like grow and like turn into a monster. That freaked me out too. Why am I sharing this? I don't know. Adolis Garcia has an 0-2 count. 2 down and nobody on in the top of the 4th. Inside 1-2. It also took me a really long time to realize that Twisted Sister video for We're Not Gonna Take It. The mean dad in that video was also Niedermeyer from Animal House. That's a called strike 3 to Garcia. See ya later. More like Garcia later or something.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
So yeah, I did not realize until many years later that, because I saw that music video many times, and I saw Animal House many times, did not realize that was Niedermeyer. He was also in One Crazy Summer, one of my favorite bad 80s comedies. The Goonies scared you, Steve. What part? I could see that. We got some skulls and lots of skulls. Skulls can be scary. Booby twaps. Lots of booby twaps. You're not picking up on these references. Ah, oh well. That's the fun thing with references. Next time you hear it, you'll be like, oh, I've heard that before. And now you're in. I said urine. Sorry. Right. How are you doing, folks? Oh, you know what? I've got a snack, and I think now's the time to enjoy it. So let me grab that real quick. I got some of that coconut custard. Good. We are underway, bottom of the 4th. Gunnar Henderson looks at a first pitch strike.
His name's Gunnar and he's dating my mom.
Gunnar lined out his first time out up to center field. Looks at one low and away. My God, Kevin Brown, can you stop just talking about promotional giveaways during the entire broadcast? Gunnar with a line drive to short. Going down is Duran to make the catch on one knee, 1 down in the bottom of the 4th. So a couple of line drives by Gunnar today, but nothing to show for it yet. There it is, folks. There is the custard. You may be going, what the hell is that, BW? What is that? What is that scary, foreign-looking thing? I'll tell you what it is. It's frickin' delicious. Here's Gary Sanchez up, 1 out, and first pitch is ball 1. Ball 2.
Release the Kraken.
The 2-0 from Duran to Sanchez, from Corbin to Sanchez is, oh boy, look at that slider. What are you going to do? You got a 2-0 count. You're not swinging at that, but that catches the corner for a strike. Fouled away here, 2-2. Oh, it's so creamy. It's so delicious. Sanchez with a fly ball to right field. Backing up just in front of the track, Garcia makes the catch, 2 down. 2 outs in the fourth. Corbin just 41 pitches. Gotta make him throw more. Ramon Arias looks at a slider above the zone for strike. No, for ball one. Sorry. Ball one to Ramon.
I have a brother.
0 for 1 so far tonight. Thailand's finest, you bet. Thailand 7-Eleven's finest. 1-1 on Arias. What happened? Home plate umpire says Arias either swung or made contact. It's 1-2. And he chases one in the dirt to strike out. Inning over. 4 innings, pretty quick. On to the 5th, it's 1-0 Baltimore. The Orioles have 2 hits, the Rangers just 1 through 4 innings. Well, I'm going to make custard the thing that Thailand's known for, JC. You know what Thailand's known for? Me. I'm so happy that people have their stereotypes and misconceptions of Thailand because, honestly, the less of you guys over here, the better. It's a long way to get here. You're going to have to really want to be here to even go here. Never mind everything else. Yeah, there you go, Chilo. Not exactly the best place to go for your Thailand cultural information. The Hangover 2. They do a killing with tourism, though, folks. I mean, North America's a long way away, but Europe, Australia, anywhere in the Eastern Hemisphere, people love coming here for vacation. How did she enjoy it there, Janet? We are underway, top of the 5th. Jonah Heim looks at ball 1. That pitch is low, 2-0. Heim is 0 for 1. Rogers had to throw a lot of pitches in the first couple of innings. Been a little more economical the last couple. Fouled away, 2 balls and a strike. She loved it, and now she wants to move there. And this is a single. Can I ask how old she is, Janet? This ball is hit into right field, and a running catch made by Laureano out there for the First out in the fifth. So, yeah, some of the negative stereotypes. Oh, a lady boy's going to, like, sexually assault me, or there is a giant pedophilia ring out here, or what else? Everybody's working in the red light district out here. Here's a ground ball to second base. Holiday's got it over to first in time. 2 down. And yeah, if you watch The Hangover and that's all you know about Thailand, I could see why you might be led to believe. But, folks, if you want to talk about being ignorant, yeah, there's a lot more to this country than that. Not to say that some of those elements don't exist. Well, I don't think well, let's not get too much into it because it's not a topic that's exactly fun. But put it to you this way. When it comes to trafficking, it's no bigger an issue here than it is in the U.S. or anywhere else. So why they have that reputation, I don't know. Josh Young is at the plate. The count is 2-0. Swing and a miss. It's 2-1. Hit on the ground is short. Gunner scoops it up, throws to first, and this inning is over. Folks, this game is half over. Just 3 hits combined between these two teams. Just 1 runner left on base. Not a whole lot going on. It's a pitching duel. I just got custard on my microphone sock. Great. So there you go, Janet. A 60-year-old woman traveling alone in Thailand and having a great time and wants to move out here. So there you go. Some people think that anything on the other side of the world has got to be barbaric and crazy and just completely, uncivilized or whatever. Why don't you just take it from the people who have been there? 60-year-old lady traveling on her own, having an eat, pray, love moment out here, I guess. Wonderful time, wants to live here now. Begramento says the game is going too fast. The people here are amazing. They are. They are. Now, there's some things that, nothing's perfect. There are some characteristics out here, particularly how phalangs, which means foreigners, are treated, or sort of, not necessarily treated, but just sort of how they're viewed. Because this is even though there is a heavy tourism industry here, culturally, Thailand is a very isolationist kind of a culture. Buddhism is not necessarily that way, but it's a religion that doesn't practice going out to try to convert people. But they will say, hey, if you want to come to our temple and learn, and worship, feel free, which I think is the way to do things. Colton Cowser's up. First pitch is ball 1. Make it 2-0 on Cowser, leading off the bottom of the 5th. Hit on the ground to first base. It's a fair ball along the line. Flip to the pitcher covering the bag. Cowser retired, 1 down. I just keep wanting to scrape. There's nothing left in there, but it's so good. One out for Kobe Mayo, and here comes his first home run of his career. No, it's not. Instead, it could drop in. It will drop in. It's a bloop double into right field for Mayo. I'm sorry, bloop single. Bloop single. But we'll take it.
Just get it all on there. Just spread it out.
It's very much like a creme brulee, Michael. Very much like that, except got that coconut going on. Oops. I didn't mean to hit that button. Everybody wants Thai food. God, the food, guys, the food out here is so good. It's just ridiculous. And the thing is, if you come here and you're like used to like, oh, I have to go to the finest restaurant in town to get the best. No, you don't. If you want to pay ridiculous prices to get the same quality food. Mullins with a base hit in the right field. Mayo will have to put the brakes on at second. First and second, one out. The line's moving here in the fifth. All right, bottom of the order. So yeah, if you go into a really fine restaurant, you're just paying for the quote-unquote atmosphere, the fancy plates, the, supermodel waitresses, whatever. But if you just want the actual food, that same food you can get on a cart that's walking by you. That's the great thing about living out here. Stuff that you want, you don't have to go get it. You just hang out, and eventually somebody will pass you by selling it. Cart vendors, folks. I love it. It's not just food either. Clothing, electronics, some plants. You need a plant? You looking for a new plant for your living room? Oh, here comes the plant guy. Let's see what he's got today. I love it. It's like a what do you call it? Chadwick Trump at the plate, folks. It's like a conveyor belt of stuff you can buy that's just constantly going by, and then when you're interested, you go, huh? Hold on a sec. Let me look at these shoes you got. 0-1 on Chadwick Trump. He reaches for one off the plate and fouls it away. No balls, 2 strikes. Trump got a double his first time up, his first base hit of the 2025 season. For us or anywhere. He was with the Braves for a minute. A second Trump hit would be nice. Yeah, folks, look, the thing about Thailand is that you got to do your homework. You need to respect the culture. You need to understand how things work. You got to do your best to learn a little bit of their language. Show them that you're not just here to be a jackass, and they'll treat you well. Now, if you come over here and you're throwing your money around and you're acting like you're hot stuff and all that stuff, then yeah, they will probably those type of people will wind up in bars with people that will overcharge them, put an extra drink on their bill, stuff like that. You got to look out for stuff like that. But generally. Thai people aren't predatorial. They aren't looking to scam you, okay? For the most part. They're not actively looking to scam. But if you're a jackass and the opportunity is there, they might say, okay. That's just how it is out here. 1-1 the count on Jackson Holiday, folks. 2 down, runners at first and second. Come on, Holiday. We need another big hit from you. One ball, 1 strike, 2 on, 2 out in the bottom of the fifth. The pitch. Low and away, 2-1. Here's a bugle. Yeah. Thailand does have kind of its own unique version of tea out here. It's like a milk tea. Here's a pitch outside, 3-1 on Holiday. Three-one pitch. Popped up. Left center field. Going back. Still going back. Looking up. That ball's in the bullpen. Bye, birdie. Holiday Road leads to the Orioles bullpen. His 9th home run of the season. And another RBI opportunity. He makes an Earl Weaver special out of it, folks. It's 4-0 Baltimore. Oh, doctor.
It's magic, you know. It's magic. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
I love it. I'm looking into the chat. I'm seeing all the celebrations, and right in the middle of it all, Stanley asks, "Bubble tea?" Yes, Stanley, yes. Bubble tea is big out here. In the middle of the biggest moment of the ball game, Stanley, yes, bubble tea. It's good, and it's out here. 1-2 on Ramon Laureano. Low and away, 2-2. Just having fun with you, Stanley. Just having fun. Hey, Scott, how you been, buddy? Nice to see you. 2-2 pitch. Outside, full count on Laureano.
Ramon just threw a rock at me.
Ground ball foul, third base side. Laureano 0 for 2 so far today. Holiday's driven in all 4 runs. He had that RBI 2-out hit his previous at bat, and now a 2-out 3-run bomb to left center field. This ball is hit on the ground softly to third. Young is going to have to hurry, and he won't get it there in time, folks. Laureano hustling down the line with the infield hit. Laureano. Gunnar Henderson coming up next. And we're going to have a mound meeting here for Patrick Corbin. Mike Maddox. I mean, if there's one thing you got to say about Texas, they've got some experience coaching here. Bruce Bochy, the manager, Mike Maddox, pitching coach. Bubble tea, bubble tea. Yeah, it's weird. You get this bubble tea, and then they put these weird little things in there that are like these little soft bubbles, I guess you'd call them, right? And they're like filled with all these little flavors. Gunnar Henderson, runner at first, 2 down. Swing and a miss on a pitch off the plate outside. Gummy bubbles. There you go. Yes, that's a perfect description. Has that gummy texture. Swing and a miss. 0-2 on Gunner. Cal Raleigh's up to 31 homers right now. The season's not even half over. Holy cow. Holy cow, Raleigh. Here's a ball bounced in. Look out. Ramon Laureano. Far off the first base bag, and a pitch that was in the dirt. Catcher popped up, tried to nail Laureano off the bag there. Nearly did. Yeah, bubble tea is a huge thing out in this half of the world. Swing and a miss. Gunner strikes out and slams his bat down. Gunner, it's going to be okay, buddy. We got 3 runs in the inning, all off the bat of Holiday Row. I found out long ago. Oh, it's a long way down the Holiday Road. Oh. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Oh. Take a ride on the West Coast kick. Oh. Sorry. Ah, boy. I think it's time for a lucky. It's about that time. Y'all, it's about that time for me to break forth the rhythm and the rhyme. I'm going to get mine, so get yours. I want to see sweat coming out your pores.
I mean, you know I'm a lucky strike man from...
Feel the vibration.
So.
Come on, come on. Feel it, feel it. Feel the vibration.
I mean, you know I'm a lucky strike man from way back, so...
Marky Mark. I want to see sweat coming out your pores. Out your pores. Bruh. Ezekiel Duran at the plate, top of the 6th. Rogers out on the mound, first pitch strike. Feeling hot, hot, hot. Oh my God. Ezekiel Duran's mascara is running. Ground ball to third. Arias over to first in time. See you later, Duran. You might want to take care of that Tammy Faye Baker eyeliner problem you got going on. All right. Gosh, there's like no way I'd ever do a good Napoleon Dynamite. Jeez. Hey, Tina, come get your dinner. Here's Justin Foscue. First pitch is a strike. Next one is tap slowly foul. Trump will pick it up. It's 0-2. Oh, sorry. There you go. Pitch count in the upper 60s. Foscue with an 0-2 count. Went out, nobody on, top of the sixth. Rogers looking to go 6 shutout innings like he did in his first start this season. Popped up on the shallow center field grass. Mullins comes in to make the catch. 2 away. How do you like this? You want Napoleon Dynamite having a conversation with Carl from Sling Blade. Are you trying to put me in an early grave? Sam Haggerty is up. Lineup turns over. 3rd time through. If I'm inspired, Joel, I'll get there. There's a foul ball 0-1. I don't like the way you talk. Well, I like the way you talk. Why do you talk like that? So annoying. Gosh. It's just the way I was brought up. Mm-hmm. What do you think if we get some of that potted meat? We can give it to Tina for dinner. 0-2 pitch. Where are we? A little bit inside. 1-2. I reckon I'll get me one of those beauty shots from that girl that came over. I need a glamour shot. Oh, no. What did we do on this chopper to third base? Ramon Arias tried to barehand a ball that had a lot of English on it once it hit the ground. Infield hit. How do the locals perceive me? Weird but lovable. Pretty much like everybody else. With about 20% of people that just can't stand me. Wyatt Langford up with a runner at first, 2 down. First pitch to him is outside for ball 1. Langford is 0 for 2. I reckon Pedro needs a running mate. Mm-hmm. I'm voting for Pedro. You ought not vote for Summer. She's just a girl. I don't know if I like Summer's policies. 2-0 pitch. Lined into left field. That's going to get down for a hit. Ain't got no gas in it. Jeez. All right, Rogers has got a little bit of a pickle here. He got to work himself out. 2 down in the inning. That's good news. 2 men on is the bad news. Marcus Semien at the plate. The first time tonight the Rangers have had a runner as far as second base. Oh, 0-1 on Semien. Rogers is set. Takes a look at second. The pitch. Called a strike. Oh, that was close. Semien. He backed away from that pitch a bit to try and indicate to the ump that that was inside. Umpire says, nope. That's strike 2, buddy. 1 more strike gets us out of the inning. And Rogers goes back to the same spot, but just goes a little farther in. Semien does not take the bait. It's ball 1. Here's a ball fouled away. Still 1-2. JC, is that true? You just ordered up some Thai food? What did you order? If you say pad Thai, I'm kicking you out of this chat room. If you went with the most standard Thai dish in an American restaurant. 1-2 on Simeon. Low and away, 2-2. What did you order there, buddy? May I recommend the Penang curry? Try some Penang curry sometime. Very good. 2-2 pitch. Hit in the air, but not a whole lot on it. Mullins is going to camp under it in left center field, and that is it. 6 shutout innings from Trevor Rogers, folks. 6 shutout innings on just 3 hits for Rogers. That's pretty good.
Oh boy, is this great!
Bye, Birdie.
This being Baltimore and all.
We're on a mission from God.
You never heard of Baltimore style?
This is Jack Burton in the Pork Chop Express, and I'm talking to whoever's listening out there.
Penang curry kind of looks orangish, actually. Kind of looks like an orange color. All right. Good evening, everybody. Where are we at? How you doing? I'm BW. Welcome to the BirdWatcher Channel. If you're new, please hit the like button, and if you haven't subscribed already, do that. It's free. Just hit the subscribe button at the bottom of your screen. All you're doing is being a part of a community of fellow baseball fans, Oriole fans, and it makes it easier for you to find the channel later, you know? Helps other people find the channel too. The more people that subscribe, the more YouTube will push this channel's content out to others who've never seen it before. So that's the deal, folks. Gary Sanchez is up leading off the bottom of the 6th. First pitch is a ball. And Corbin now with a backdoor slider on the outside corner. Makes it 1-1 on Sanchez.
Release the Kraken.
That pitch is high, 2-1. Sanchez 0 for 2 tonight. Bring it back over here. He hits one in the left center field. A diving catch attempt made, but unable to successfully in center. Sanchez is on with his first hit of the night. A leadoff hit. All right. That was 109 off the bat. Ramon Urias.
I have a brother.
Pitch number 75 of the night from Corbin is up and away for ball 1. Four nothing Baltimore in the bottom of the 6th. Runner at first, nobody out. The 1-0 to Arias is slapped into left field. A base hit. Sanchez will stop at second. 2 on, nobody out. Keep the line moving. Back-to-back singles off of Corbin to begin the inning, and here comes the pitching coach to have a chat. Looks like the Rangers are scrambling to get somebody loose. Jacob Webb, folks. Old pal Jacob Webb is getting loose for the Rangers. We all remember Jacob Webb, don't we? It'll be Cowser due up next, folks. Oh, we got some members of the Maryland Terps football team here. Rocking some floppy hats and jamming out to the stadium music. All right. I would like to see Cowser lay one down. I just wish I had confidence in anybody in the modern game to have the ability to lay one down. I don't know if Cowser can do it, but lefty on lefty, 2 on, nobody out. He's going to try to bunt, and he does, and it's fair, and it will roll and stay fair. Colton Cowser with a perfect bunt. BW called it. Bases loaded. Rock out. All right. Me likey. BW likey. Kobe Mayo coming up with the bases loaded and nobody out, and BW just called that Cowser bunt. And earlier today, he called Kobe's first home run tonight. It won't come against Patrick Corbin. I won't get that right because Corbin is coming out of the game right now. And if they bring in a righty, I could see Mayo getting pinch hit for with O'Hearn. Bring in Jacob Webb. We'll counter with O'Hearn. We should. We got a pitching change. So maybe it won't be Mayo's night. If you're bringing in Webb, I say bring in O'Hearn. Counter move, baby. Counter move. You make a move, we make a move. That's how we do. Gosh. All right, how about Carl from Sling Blade, but talking like Napoleon Dynamite? Gosh. Hey, Tina, come eat your dinner. Yeah, ligers are pretty much the best animals. Half tiger, half lion. Mm-hmm. Hey, can you bring me my chapstick? All right, it's not really working. How about Napoleon Dynamite as Sling Blade? Gosh, I went to the shed. I got a Kaiser blade. Some folks call it a Sling Blade. I call it a Kaiser blade. What's the big deal? I aim to kill you with it, okay? Gosh. All right. There's tonight's mashup. Tater tots. French fry potato tots. Yeah, can you imagine Napoleon Dynamite and Carl sharing a order of tots? All right, folks, get ready. Here we go. We're not going to pinch hit with O'Hearn here. Kobe Mayo is going to have a chance. And the first pitch is low and away for ball 1. All right, Mayo. Mancelino is giving you this chance.
Let's get it all on there. Just spread it out.
You got a 1-0 count. You got the bases loaded. You got nobody out, dude. The world is your oyster. Come on, Mayo. Swing and a little nubber back to the pitcher. He's going to have a trouble. It's the second baseman who's going to get it. And that is going to result in a RBI ground out for Mayo. That is not a home run, but it is a run. It's 5-0 Orioles. Mayo just ran down the tunnel. Hopefully he's okay. 1 out, second and third. Here is Ced Mullins, folks.
Well said, now you know what to do.
He pops up the first pitch. It might be in play near the Ranger dugout, and the catcher makes the catch. Second and third, 1 out, and Mullins foul pop up to the catcher. That hurt. Again, it's Jacob Webb, former Oriole, on the mound. He has a 4.24 ERA for the Rangers. Chadwick Tromp, second and third, 2 down. 5-0 Baltimore now. Base hit would blow this wide open. Give us a touchdown. Ball 1 to Tromp. Tromp bugle. Called a strike at the bottom of the zone. We need a Tromp stomp. The 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. Jackson Holiday, who's got 4 RBI already tonight, is on deck. The 2-1 pitch. And wow, that was close on the corner, but Webb does not get the call. It is 3-1, folks. The 3-1 to Tromp. Swing and a miss. He got a heater right down Broadway and could not touch it. Damn. JC, you're going to have to spell it right or we'll have to remove the comment. Even if it's meant to be a humorous, we have policies, and we can't let a policy slide. Trump strikes out to win the inning, folks. But the Orioles do get another run to make it 5-0. Kobe Mayo with an RBI ground out, scoring Gary Sanchez. We do leave 2 men on base. 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors through 6 innings at the plate for the Orioles. And we went from leaving 2 men on to 4 after leaving 2 on there in that inning. I'm sure you'll be fine, JC. We're gonna go run down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Oh, no. Oh, no. My mind has turned to scrambled eggs. The dog just bit my leg. My teenage daughter ran away. My fine young son has turned out gay. And it would be okay on any other day. And it would be okay on any other day. Rogers is on 82 pitches through 6 innings. Is he done? Is he done? We'll find out here in a moment. Is it safe? Rogers is on for the 7th. 82 pitches so far. Number 83 is a backdoor slider. We've seen a lot of those from Corbin and Rogers tonight. Strike one to Adolis Garcia. The banner isn't updating. Here's a fly ball in the right field. Laureano is on the edge of the track, now fully onto the track, makes the catch, one away. Deep, but not deep enough. Yeah, it still says 4-0 here. Let me go into here. What does it say here? Oh, that's yeah, okay. All right. I gotcha. This should do the trick. And boom. Fly ball to left from Jonah Heim. Can of corn for Colton Cowser. There's some alliteration for you. 2 down. Rogers is cruising. Still under 90 pitches with 2 down in the 7th. We're cruising on a muggy Monday night. Cruising. First pitch to Higashioka, low for ball 1. He's 0 for 2. Strikeout and a ground out. The 1-0, up and away, 2-0. Do I remember the Macarena? I invented it, Hutchins. Another pop-up. Center field shallow. Will Gunnar get there? He makes an over-the-shoulder sliding catch, and this inning is over. 7 shutout innings. The defense coming through. Folks, we're going to the stretch with a shutout intact. It's time to throw some cakes on the griddle. Folks.
Thank God I'm a country boy. 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 Thank God I'm a country boy.
Lovely. So many cakes. So many cakes. My goodness. Folks, we are just shy of 100 likes. That is where we need to be, 100. We've got the people here to do it. If you haven't done it yet, please do. If you have done it and you're a little bit annoyed that I've brought it up, even though you've already done your part, I apologize. It's just part of how you got to do this whole thing. Yeah, we push it to 100, folks, and then I'll leave it alone for the rest of the night. 6 to go. 6 likes to go. It's the thumbs up. It's at the bottom of your screen. Bang, boom, pow. You're done. Magic memberships are available. Hit the join button below. We had a new Magic member join up last night. I've yet to hear a Magic member let me know, BW, I really regret my decision on becoming a Magic member. That 17 cents a game it costs to support what you're doing. Just, I regret it. It's turned my life upside down. No, I really haven't heard it, folks. It's not such a bad thing. It's a little bit of cash well spent. All right. Super chats are there as well, folks. Just to let you know, if super chats get up to as little as $10 in one stream, you've just doubled my revenue for the day. That's how much those matter. All right. Enough of that stuff. On to the bottom of the 7th. Top of the order coming up. Joel says a homeless person asked me for 17 cents today. He said he's sorry. He spent it on becoming a Magic member. Holiday, swinging at a first pitch for a change. Dane Dunning is making just his second appearance for the Rangers this season. Went 3 innings his first outing. He has been a starter in his career. Looks right now that he's working his way back from some kind of injury, or maybe he was just ineffective in AAA. Not sure, but only 1 appearance on the season until tonight. Foul ball by Holiday makes it a ball and 2 strikes, leading off the bottom of the 7th. And that's a called strike 3 on the inside. Tough call for Holiday there. Borderline. Even if you do think that's a strike, that's a tough one right there. Looks off the plate to me with the overhead camera. Jackson goes down. Here's Ramon Laureano. First pitch a little bit outside for ball 1.
Ramon just threw a rock at me.
I'm a wizard. Called strike, 1-1. I don't know if I've ever... I think in order to be an official wizard, you have to be sort of anointed one by somebody else. I've never gone through any sort of ceremony or... Here's a line drive. Fair ball into the left field corner. Laureano is jogging into second base with a 1-out double. Folks.
Splish, splash, I was taking a bath.
Laureano. Add an extra base hit to his resume. That'll bring up Gunnar, folks.
His name's Gunnar, and he's dating my mom.
Gunner's due 0 for 3. And Laureano is going to have a pinch runner, it looks like. Who do we have over here? Oh, no, Gunnar. Oh, they're just going to put Gunnar on. I'm sorry. They gave 4 fingers for Gunnar, folks. We're on to Gary Sanchez. Gunnar gets the all-star treatment. Free base at first and second now for the Orioles, and an 0-1 count on Sanchez, 1 away. Swing and a miss. Way late on that pitch. Way late. Sanchez with a base hit and a run scored his last time up. Now in an RBI spot. 2 on, 1 out. The 0-2 from Dunning. That one breaks outside. Somehow Sanchez able to lay off of it. It was in the zone all the way to the last second. I guess Sanchez knew where it was going. 1-2 the count. Oh, that pitch got him on the hand. My goodness, we don't need another catcher with a problem. Please tell me that did not do any damage to Gary Sanchez's hand. Trainer is out to talk to him. Mansolino is there as well. On the wrist. Right above the hand there on the top side. Sanchez trots down the first. Stays in the game for now. There really is no reason to take him out. Even if there is something wrong with his hand, he's DHing. And unless he can't really swing a bat next time around. We're in the bottom of the 7th. He may not even have another at-bat, so he's still in the game, but he may still be hurt. We're going to have to wait and find out. Ramon Arias is up with the bases loaded, and it's ball 1 to Ramon, folks. The 1-0, hit in the air. This is going to at least drive in a run. Caught out there in center field. Here comes the runner Laureano home from third base after tagging up. It's 6-0 Orioles. A half a dozen runs on the night, folks. 6-zip. It's the milkman. Folks, Basayo is not getting called up. Stop it. We're getting into Trevor Bauer territory with the Basayo topic, okay? 1-0 on Cowser. That ball's lifted into center field, backing up, getting on to the edge of the track. The catch is made. Cowser flies out to deep center, slightly left center field. But the Orioles score again. Again. We got an offense that is ready to go. We scored 1 in the 3rd, 3 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th, and 1 here in the 7th. Runs in each of the last 3 innings. We're now up to double-digit hits, 10 on the night, and we still have an 8th inning to come up to hit to add on to that. Meanwhile, the pitching. What more do you want? We've gave up no runs on 3 hits. And then they got the fielding. No errors. Folks, it's pretty much everything you could possibly ask for, okay? Okay? And considering how yesterday's ball game went, to have a team, you know what I was honestly worried about? Let me come over here. I was honestly worried about this, okay? Because I was feeling it as a person streaming these games. Because I need a day off, honestly. This 16-game stretch without a day off, a little bit tough, right? And I thought, gee, after that Yankee series, we should have a day off, right, before the homestand? But no, they put the day off in the middle of the homestand. You feel me? So think about how that is mentally for a team that just went to the Bronx, won the first game there, but then lost the final 2. The morale's probably rough. You could probably use a day off back home in Baltimore before getting back into things. But no, you know you're going back home, and you got to go back out there tomorrow night and perform for 3 more games before you get that day off that you feel like you might need. So I was worried that the Orioles just weren't really going to be there tonight. I honestly was worried. But that has not been the case. It's working. It's working on all cylinders, folks. Pitching, hitting, defense, the whole kit and caboodle. Rogers is on in the 8th. And a first pitch is flied out to right field where Laureano is standing there to make the catch. 1 down in the 8th. Trevor Rogers, 7 1/3. He's still under 90 pitches. Next pitch will be number 90. Ezekiel Duran at the plate. I guess the offense did take the day off yesterday. That's true. First pitch to Duran is inside for ball 1. We do have activity in the pen. It's Andrew Kittredge. 1-0, called a strike at the knees on the inside corner. The 1-1 way outside. I mean, it would be phenomenal, George, but only if it works out to where we're not risking anything by doing it. Here's a ground ball to third. That'll help. Arias across the diamond in time. 2 down in the 8th. 23 outs recorded by Rogers. 3 hits. 1 base runner got to second base tonight. 1 got to second base. That's it. And here's the number 9 batter, Justin Foscue. And he looks at a called strike. And, folks, the umpire's just giving us pitches. I mean, that looked a little bit low. You get that treatment when you're pitching well. Ground ball, foul, 0-2. Folks, Trevor Rogers doesn't mind pitching in this weather. That's for sure. We need to figure out a way to have him start every game with weather like this. Can he pitch tomorrow? 0-2 on Foscue. Yeah, you don't want the bees on a hot, muggy night like this. Pitch. Swung on and fouled at the plate. We'll do it again. JC has Thai food arriving. What I want to know is what you got and how much you paid for it, because then I'll be able to tell you how much that cost over here. And then you'll tear your hair out. The 0-2 pitch to Foscue. Fouled away. We'll do it again. Hey, if you think Rogers can't go a full, complete game and get a shutout, Foscue is at the plate right now with an 0-2 count. Pitch. Low and in. Foscue. Now with a 1-2 count. Janet is laughing. Foscue swings and fouls it off. Still a ball and 2 strikes. I've got an excuse. Folks, I haven't had a super chat in a long time. Foscue with a 1-2 count, swings and fouls it back. Yep, Jazz Chisholm yesterday afternoon with a really controversial collision with Maverick Hanley. Jazz, Foscue, ground ball to third. Arias over to first, in time. Foscue, 8 shutout innings for Trevor Rogers. Listen to this sparse crowd. They love it, and so do I. Yep, Jizz Chasm, folks. Jizz Chasm. Sorry, I sometimes have momentary dyslexia. Jizz Chasm. I'm sorry, did I say that wrong? Funny enough, that's the nickname for the area which Mr. Chisholm probably should have dropped the baby batter for Jazz. You schmuck. All right, maybe that was a bit too far. Sorry. I'm very, very unhappy with Mr. Chisholm. Yeah, the bullpen did need a rest. We won't be seeing Jazz until about 9 days before the end of the season. We play the Yankees 6 out of the final 9 games. See, that's why Howard Stern is such a good interviewer. Tell us how you really feel, Robin. Well, what can I tell you? Janet knows. No F's to give. That's BW's situation. That's the sitch. When you got no F's to give, oh, it's so liberating. You just say whatever the hell you want. Can't say that I'm a fan. In fact, I'm such not a fan of Jazz Chisholm that I'm starting to dislike jazz music. That's how much he's upset me since yesterday. Kobe Mayo is up, folks. Last chance for that first home run. What a great way to cap off a game like this. Get Kobe his first bomb. Get that first bomb. Hit in the air, high, but not deep at all. It's just barely out of the infield. The shortstop, Duran, will make the catch. Mayo, retired. He goes 1 for 4. Oh, don't get Baba Booey involved. Hey, both. Did you see my first pitch at the Mets game, both? Said Mullins.
Folks said, now you know what to do. Folks said, now you know what to do.
Mullins. Fouls one away. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 Mullins. Just a bit high. 2-1. Why can't it be 1994 again? Mullins gets fisted, fouls it off. Please do not clip out just a segment of this stream where I just say Mullins gets fisted without any context. Okay? Thanks. It's terminology. It's just baseball terminology, but some of you people out there like to just take me out of context. Whoa, wait a minute. Too controversial for Howard Stern. Wait. Hold on. Now I don't believe you're the real Howard Stern. The real Howard Stern would embrace a little bit of suggestive humor there. Look at that setting orange sky, folks. If you're watching the Masson broadcast, God, I love a good sunset and a good sunrise. I'm a big fan. My apologies. No way you can possibly be real Howard Stern. Grounded foul by Mullins, still 3-2. One out, nobody on in the bottom of the 8th. Up and away, take your base, said.
I'm walking here.
Mullins. Hoo-hoo. Chadwick. Okay, folks. You guys ready to learn the new TikTok dance? Here it is. It's the Chadwick Tromp. All right. Everybody learned it? All right. Everybody do the Chadwick Tromp. 0-1 the count. That's right. You saw a little bit of leg. You'll have to go to my OnlyFans if you want more. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2 on Trump. Yes, Sir Chadwick of Trumpington. Yes. That's right. By the way, Buffy, is Chadwick coming over later for tea? Yes. Let's have tea in the library with Chadwick. 1-2 on Trump. It really does sound like a soap opera name, doesn't it? Chadwick. Popped up on the infield, foul ground. The first baseman, Bosque, makes the catch. 2 down in the inning. One more chance for Jackson to add on to his big night. He's got 4 RBI tonight, folks. Two down, runner at first for Holiday. Wow, that was a late swing. 0-1 the count. Gray Goupon. Wow, okay. I went a long time without a pause. Okay, there it goes. That's up and away. 1-1 on Holiday. Folks, tomorrow night, look right down here. Get all this information. Come on back tomorrow night. The 1-1 pitch. Fouled away, 1-2. Charlie Morton versus, I've never heard of this guy. Tabud. Will be on the mound for the Rangers. Stream starts at 6:20 p.m. Eastern. Tabud. 1-2 pitch. In the air and foul. Janet, I don't think I need to refresh because I had those issues earlier, and I might need to refresh, but I'm taking the risk. I'm going commando. 1-2 on Holiday. Pitch. And on the ground and through the hole. How did Holiday find a hole over there? Holiday has a 3-hit night. He invented a hole on the right side. Mullins goes first to third. 2 out, Raleigh magic cooking here. Jackson. Holiday hole. Holiday hole. We found a holiday hole. Sorry. Ramon Laureano.
Ramon just threw a rock at me.
2 for 4 tonight. Laureano had a double his last time up. Fouls it off to the right for strike 1. Folks, 6-run lead, a shutout going, and we want more. The 0-1 to Laureano. Called a strike on the outside corner. Just catching the corner. Dunning has thrown 36 pitches since coming on. And that one is a called strike 3. Laureano, very upset. Very upset. He's very close to getting tossed He's going to get away with it, it looks like. That'll end the inning. We go to the ninth, folks. 3 outs to go. It looks like we're going to bring in Andrew Kittredge. No shutout for Rogers. Kittredge to come on for the final 3 outs. So we can close the book on Rogers, folks, and what a book it was. 8 innings. No walks. 3 hits. All singles. 0 runs. I mean, folks. Just the 4 strikeouts, Blue Man. Just the 4. Faced 27 batters, so he went through the lineup exactly 3 times and got through 8 innings on 101 pitches. I mean, folks, that is a start you dream about. Top of the order coming up for the Rangers, Haggerty, Langford, and Simeon. Haggerty has a hit. Langford has a hit. Those are 2 of the 3 hits tonight. And, folks, the super chat that was needed to make tonight breaking even for BW. NDJ, 57.75 with a $10 super chat. Thank you so much, buddy. Didn't even have anything to say. Just wanted to help out.
Message for you, son.
Thanks for helping.
Message for you, son.
Thanks for keeping the lights on over here.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
Now we just got to figure out who's going to do this tomorrow. We need one person like that a night, and then I can't complain. I can get by. But just that one per night is big, folks. I'm not going to front. I'm not going to lie. And if it sounds like I'm a piece of trash for talking about that, sorry. I'm just being transparent, folks. As transparent as I can be. We are in the top of the ninth. Haggerty at the plate. Here we go. Kittredge gets the sign. First pitch. Right over the plate and hit in the left field. Cowser right there to make the catch. A lot of liners to the outfield right at somebody tonight. I'm quite happy about that. 1 down, folks. 2 outs to go. Oh, by the way, we're in that moment of the ball game where you got to do that thing. We got a tradition I haven't forgotten. See what I'm doing? I'm tapping that heart. And you guys got to keep it up till we get this final out. There's a called strike at the bottom of the zone to Wyatt Langford. 1 for 3. Next pitch, swing and a miss. Slider breaking off the plate outside. 0-2. Folks, we only had about half the size of the crowd as we had for the Yankees yesterday. Uh-oh, this ball's hit the left. Cowser's there, though. He makes the catch. Why am I saying uh-oh? 1 out to go. Folks, let's go. Get up. Get up. Uppity up, up, up. The crowd here at the yard is on their feet. 2 down in the ninth. First pitch is a ground ball to third. Arias throws off balance to first in time. Oh my, folks. There is nothing to complain about tonight except the weather. But I'm telling you now, it feels a little bit cooler, doesn't it? It feels a little bit cooler, folks. The Orioles have put this game on ice. A 6-0 shutout of the Rangers. 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors for Baltimore. No runs, only 3 hits, no errors for Texas. And Trevor Rogers gets his first decision of the season. He is 1-0. Patrick Corbin gets the loss. Rogers goes 8 shutout innings without a walk and 3 singles. Meanwhile, the Orioles got to double-digit hits, 11 total. Holiday with the big night. He had 3 with 4 RBI, including that big 3-run homer that accounted for half the runs on the board tonight. Laureano with a 2-hit night. Everybody in the lineup had a hit except Gunnar. Even Chadwick Tromp. Kobe Mayo 1 for 4 with a run and an RBI. Folks, Kittredge came out and threw 5 pitches to get 3 outs. I mean, I'm looking at everything on the screen right now, and nothing's saying, why did this happen? Or, oh, this was not so good. It's everything, folks. Everything you want. Folks, bookmark this game. Like, save the link or something. If you're ever needing a pick-me-up game during the off-season to listen to, this might be the one. Everybody going home happy at the yard. Yeah, they're all sweaty and sticky, but they're happy. It's like an orgy, folks.
Hey, everybody, we're all gonna get laid.
Everybody's happy. There's a party tonight and everybody's coming. Bruh. I got to get that on the board. I'm going in right now. Is there a bruh on the soundboard website? I'm going in. Cuzzo, don't go anywhere. I'm looking for a bruh to add to this soundboard tonight. That's right. I'm working overtime. Workout. What is this? Where's the search? How would I know? Bruh. I know everything, bruh. Wait, where'd it go? Hey, why is this website being funny? Why can't I get my free sound effects without issues? There's probably a way to get in here. Bruh. There, did we get there? I don't know what the deal is, bruh. Something wrong with the website, bruh. All right, I'll work on it later. I thought it was something I could do quickly. Everybody was talking about the hat tonight. Folks, we didn't need the hat. Could you tell? The hat was like, you guys got this. But, I mean, you know, he's here. Here. I can wear him without losing any of its powers when the game is done. The game's over right now. The hat is not magical. So it's just a regular hat for now. But he's here. What is wrong with this website? Come on, I want to have some fun. You want me to close another site? What's the deal? Too many things open? Bruh, I got 1 new sub tonight. 1. Thank you, 1 sub. Hell of a pace, folks. Hell of a pace. Let's see here. Did that help? Have fun playing sound. I would like to have fun playing sound clips, but right now, your search bar is not working. All right. BW is going to lose what little audience he has here unless he fills dead air with something. I'll have to just put that off for a later date. Okay. So once again, folks, the Orioles are now back to 10 games under 500. And we got to keep on winning. Charlie Morton is going on the mound for us tomorrow, and I know it's a pretty crazy season, but Charlie Morton has probably been our most dependable starter here for the past few weeks. It hasn't been Eflin. It hasn't been Sagano. Rogers, great tonight, but last time out, that was bad. Kramer, you can make an argument. Yeah, Morton and Kramer, I guess. We got Morton tomorrow going up against Tbud. So you got to favor Morton against Tbud, I would hope. What's going on around the rest of the league today? We make up any ground on anybody? Ooh, the Yankees are currently losing to the Reds. Cincinnati up 4-1 on the Yankees going into the 6th inning. Happy to report. Boston and the Angels are coming up a little bit later. Too late for me to send you out to Fitzy if he's covering it, because I'm going to sign off here in about 5 minutes. And what we got? Tampa and Toronto to consider. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, it's a Monday, so not everybody's playing. Tampa and Toronto not playing tonight? Are they playing head-to-head starting tomorrow? Is that possible? Tomorrow, the Blue Jays will begin a series with the Guardians. The Rays will begin a series with the Royals. The Yankees will continue to play the Reds. Red Sox playing the Angels out west. All right. So that's going to, I guess, pretty much wrap things up. I don't know what else to talk about, folks. I kind of want to just bask in the glow of such a great win, but I don't know what really to talk about here. Normally we have to sit here and go over, well, what can we do to fix whatever the hell went wrong this time? Even in a win, we could sit there and talk about, but I mean, what, did anything go wrong tonight? Really? That went pretty well. I mean, I'll say early on, you know, it felt like the offense was kind of falling into that typical trap of being too aggressive and making outs too quick. Corbin's pitch count early in the ball game was super low, and that was concerning. But once we started to score, which I think was, what was it? We got 1 run in the 3rd. After that, the offense really started to get consistent, getting traffic on the bases. 3 runs in the 5th, a run in the 6th, a run in the 7th. I like that. I would rather, I know it sounds crazy, I would rather have an offense that scores 6 runs and 4 spread over 4 different innings than an offense that scores 8 runs in 1 inning like they did in Tampa last week, only to then go 7 innings without even getting another runner as far as second base. This is the kind of offense I prefer. A little more reliable, a little more steady. You know? From start to finish. Big night for Holiday. Mayo with an RBI. All right, I think I've gone over everything. And no walks. Thank you, Joel. No walks from Rogers. And, yeah. Good stuff. Consistent pressure. Anybody want to talk about Jazz Chisholm? Boy. I tell you what. That was some BS. And the Mansolino quote, I don't get it, folks. I really don't understand what Mansolino doesn't see. He claims that he thought that Jazz did what he could to get out of the way. I don't see any reason why, no matter what you do to get out of the way of running into somebody, that part of that attempt to get out of the way is to put your hands out, cup your hands around the head of the other person you're crashing into, and then use that head as leverage to push yourself off of while then pushing that person in the head and causing a concussion. Yeah. That is no bueno in my book. Look, Chisholm got away with it. As far as I know, there's no specific rule that says in a collision you're not allowed to reach out and touch the head of the other player you're colliding with, but that should be a rule. I would hope that what happened yesterday, if nothing else, will lead to, the front office of Major League Baseball looking into that as a way to look, because the whole reason behind all this stuff we do is to protect players from getting injured, right? Old school baseball, this would be a tough play at the plate with two guys potentially getting hurt. What I saw out there was a guy that protected himself at the expense of hurting somebody else. That's what I saw. And to me, that is worse. So for the guy who was asking, what should Jazz have done? What should Jazz have done? What he should not have done is when he got close to Hanley was to put his hands outward like this. Okay? When you have a collision and you're the runner, put your hands up like this and put your upper body into the upper body of the other guy. Now, it's still going to be hard contact, but it's fair contact. And you know what happens? Both of you absorb that contact. Both of you are going to feel it. And that should be the case. What Jazz did was to push himself off, using the head of Maverick Hanley as leverage to hoist himself. He was trying to leapfrog over the catcher, which, yeah, that would work if the catcher was crouched down with the ball right next to the plate and you're trying to just jump over and touch the plate. This was 15 feet up the line. Hanley is standing in foul ground on grass. He is not even in the base running path. Now, I understand when you're rounding third, you got to arc your body out and you're going to be in the grass and foul ground. But by the time Jazz had straightened out, you could see that he had a clear view of where Hanley was, and he made a decision to jump into the air. Plate collisions should not involve anybody leaving their feet, okay? And if it does, you don't get to use somebody's head as a springboard, okay? That's basically it. That's what Jazz did, and that should not be allowed. We got a player injured because of it. Plain and simple. Now, if that sounds like sour grapes to you people out there that want to tell me that it was a clean play or Jazz had nothing else to do, well, at least concede this. That asshole went back into the dugout and just started laughing it up while Maverick Hanley was out there being treated. He knew damn well that was a big collision that he got away with no damage while the other guy took the whole damn thing. And he's in there laughing. All of it inexcusable. Plus, let me just add in one more little layer. Because, sometimes you got to say, well, it's just not in this person's character to do something like that. Can't you rely on a person's reputation and give them the benefit of the doubt? Newsflash, Jazz Chisholm has a shitty reputation as well. He's known for being a jerk-off. Tell me I'm wrong. Go to his Twitter feed and tell me I'm wrong. I mean, he's a jerk, okay? He did a jerk thing, and if you can't just own it, then you're the type of person that, unfortunately, the world is full of these days. People who just turn a blind eye to reality, create their own reality, and convince themselves that that's true. Like, go ahead and just rewire your brain to make what Jazz did make sense to you. I can't stop you, but that's what happened, okay? And look, Hanley's going to recover. I'm not going to sit here and moan about it till I'm dead, all right? All I really want to see going forward is not that again. Not from Jazz, not against any other catcher, not just our own team. That was just bad. Just bad, all right? That's all I got to say about it. His feet never should have left the ground. His hands should never have been on Hanley. He popped the mask right off. Just look at it. Go look at it frame by frame. Treat it like the Zapruder film. That's all right there. Look at where Hanley's standing. Look at the frame by frame eyeballs on Jazz as he's coming down the line. Look at every angle. Look at every angle. I just don't think Mansolino saw what I saw, because he's saying that Jazz made an effort to get out of the way and puts no blame on Jazz for Hanley now out with a concussion. So he's a major league manager, and he's right there, and he's talking about his player. I guess you got to take his word better than mine, but I saw what I saw. Whatevs. That chapter is written now. Here's the new one. 6-0 Orioles tonight. A lot to be happy about, and look forward to tomorrow. Let's start a new win streak. We're at home. It's still not the halfway point of the season, folks. Let's go. All right. Wrapping it up. Let's see who's out there to send you to. Well, no, I'm not going to do that. Nope, not going to do that. Nope, because even though it's doing a good thing, it's not going to be looked at as doing a good thing if I go there. So I'm just going to sign off. All right. Charm City chat, everybody good? Everybody enjoy the game tonight? BW on the call. All good. Rockin' like dockin'. You ready to come back tomorrow for more? Come on. Let me know. Same start time tomorrow, folks. 6:20 p.m. Why do we play earlier than every other team in baseball on the weekday? I don't know. But we're always the first team on. And we will be again tomorrow. Spectacular game. All right, let's go out on that. Have a good night, everybody. See you tomorrow. Until then, it's been the Birdwatcher, and I will chirp at you later. Good night.